Hi guys, now recently I feel like we beat ourselves up too much because we're not seeing the instant gratification of the results that we want from something that we envision for ourselves. We have a big dream and a big goal, but we don't realize how that big dream and big goal affects us because that big dream, that big goal that you have has to be attached with how hard you work. The harder you work, the closer you get. The less harder you work, the farther less you become to be able to even have your dreams. So we beat ourselves up because it's the easiest thing to do. It's not easy to put in a lot of work into our dreams, but if we stick to the plan and we stick to the script, we will make it no matter how long it takes. You have to make sure that your dreams are 20 years out because the more you have control of how you work, the better your mindset will be. And you need to love yourself along the way 120% because the moment that you don't love yourself is the moment that you will quit. You will quit not because you're failing, you'll quit based off of burnout. And when you reach burnout, it's because you're trying to do a million things all at once and you're trying to be 10 people when you're only one person, and that's very impossible to do. And that's why you have to almost spread yourself out so that you can complete things in a self-mannered time. But what can you think of that can make you better than who you think you're not? Because if you think that you're not good enough because somebody else is better than you, it's because your mindset is not strong enough for you to capably be, thankful for where you are right now. But if you are thinking in a way of, I am filled with greatness, I am filled with success, I am filled with prosperity, I know that I'm going to win, then you'll always be successful no matter what circumstances go through, because you're going to go through a long period of time of just emptiness, of just voidness, and you're not going to feel like you're winning all these times. But if you just look at this adversity as opportunity, because the only way growth comes into your life is when discomfort is in the pathway of you becoming successful. So once you face discomfort, that's when you figure out, how do I not face this so that I can show somebody else not how to not face discomfort. So it's okay to feel the way you feel because we're human beings, but the thing is about life is that you cannot control life. Things happen, and when you can't control it, then you can't control it. So it all depends on how you react to it and how you are going to change your life coming forward. Because we could have health emergencies that can change our whole entire life, and now your life is not the same the way it is anymore. So, therefore, it's okay to just feel as if you're not where you want to be, but it's not okay to just not keep going, because the moment that you stop and you're stagnant about it, you are letting yourself down, and you need to pick yourself back up instead of letting yourself down. Because, prime example, if you are too worried about someone else who is more successful than you are going to compare yourself to everybody, and you're not going to be focused on the true big picture, which is yourself in the mirror. And the big picture of you in the mirror, when you stand up and look yourself in the mirror, you can look at exactly where you started, and then you can either be the same spot 10 months from now, or you could be in a different spot in 10 months. So you have to picture yourself, where do you want to be in the next 10 months, and you need to gradually grow into that new person right now. Because for you to get that breakthrough that you truly desire and you truly want in your life, you're gonna have to face some type of battle. Your battle starts within your mind. You have to kill the old version of you. You have the old version of you right here, and you have the new version of you right here. You have to win on this side so that your whole entire life changes. But if you let your old self win, then you're not going to win, because your old self is favoring comfort. Your old self is favoring doubt. Your old self is favoring fear. And your new self is not feeling comfortable with fear. It's not feeling comfortable with excuses. And you have to pick yourself up every single day. Create content, create the idea, create the product, create what you want, and dream in every single day. Most people don't even dream, so that's why they don't get closer to their new life that they want. Everybody has dreams, aspiration, and goals, but nobody wants to put in the work in, and everybody's jealous at whoever puts in the work. So instead of you being jealous of other people, why not put in the work? And then when you put in as much work as you can now see where you are trying to get better, or you can see where you're failing at. And failure is the best part about the process, because now it's a process, it's a journey. It's not just you're failing because you're not getting what you want, it's failing because you're learning so that you can get what you want. Because if you was to, let's say, get what you want in 1 year time frame, what if when you get it, it's not strong enough, it's not stable enough to the point where you can keep it for 10, 20 years? But what if you can skip the 1 year and put in 8 to 10 years of work, but yet you get to keep it as long as you are still alive? And when you are, as long as you're still alive, you can even pass it down for generations in your family, so that you're not only, when you're not here in this world anymore, your life, your family before you can now enjoy that fruit that you've planted, because it's a seed, it's a manifestation, it's something that you can grow from the ground, and it comes up into life and it breathes lives, and you just have to just see it coming. But if you don't see it, you don't picture it in your mind, then you're never going to be able to even think of how to even obtain it. You have to obtain what you want in this world, because this is your life and you are in control of it. So whatever you say is what you want, and whatever you say goes. So you have to be in control. You have to be the master at this. And how do you become the master? Is by you becoming better, 1% better every single day, by creating the best version of you every single day when you step out of your house, or whether you're creating content, whether it's on your phone. You use what you got. You don't look at what you don't got. You use what you have right now, so that you can focus and just put yourself in a flow state of, I'm not going to be distracted by anything. And the more distracted that you are, the less time that you have in order for you to put your dream into the reality that it should have. And guess what? You'll be congratulated for all the hard work that you've done, because you weren't taking no for an answer. And you have to be that way sometimes. You have to put on a different version of yourself that you would have never ever did unless you want it. Because in order to become successful, you have to do something that you've never done before to get to where you want to be in life. Because you're not going to get there by just standing still. But if you take this advice, I just hope that you truly like this video, because it will help me up, and you will see a difference in the way you think. You have to make sure that your cup of water is full and not half empty, so you can always keep on overflowing with prosperity. But if you like this video, please leave a like on it, subscribe on this video, comment what you think about it, what is your dream, and subscribe and send this to a friend. And thank you, and have a good one. Let's go.